Cảm ơn for joining us again on the Saturday Hualien Dharma sharing. So today, truly, we are very, very honored to have two very wonderful, as I mentioned to Sister Su Ching just now, Dharma teachers to share with us their wisdom learning today. So the first person, the first sister would like to share is none other than our Sister Chow Y, or we always call her Sister YY. She's the most dedicated leader of our English Pure Heart Sign Language team, as we all know. And today, Sister YY, Sister YY, hello. She will share with us her experience as the big seed in the recent Sutra adaptation. So without further ado, let us welcome Sister YY. The platform is yours. Cảm ơn
so much, Sister Stephanie, for your kind words. I'm a Dharma learner, slight correction. Good day, about Master, Brother Joe, brothers and sisters. Just may I check whether you can see the screen?
Yes, Sister YY, very clear, loud and clear your voice as well.
Yeah. And also good morning to Teacher Mei Yun. Today our guest of honor today. Okay. First and foremost, cảm ơn Sister Su Ching for giving me this opportunity to share my little journey in the recent Sutra adaptation. In short, we call SA. So a quick recap. Sutra adaptation was held twice last year. So the first session was in the auspicious 7 lunar month, and the second session in December. It's a global Dharma assembly where more than 30 countries from the 5 continents link up online simultaneously with Taiwan, offering prayers for world peace and happiness, and expounding Dharma through songs, sign language, and the choreographed movements. The causes and conditions are truly inconceivable. Very thankful for the great affinity to have participated in both sessions of SA last year. This was my first participation, as I was not a part of Sis YY yet when the last Dharma as Water Sutra adaptation performance was held in 2015. Okay, as what Master has said before, the 6 fulfillments are required. If like even one, the conditions will not converge, and nothing will be accomplished perfectly. So grateful that the entire process from practices, rehearsals to official performance went smoothly. The causes and conditions are indeed extraordinary. 因缘真的是非常殊胜. Really must be grateful always. At every moment, be grateful everywhere. Be grateful for everyone. Be grateful for everything. The Sutra adaptation accentuates the spirit of the Lotus Sutra. This is done through the rendition of the scriptures of the Sutra of Infinite Meanings, which embodies the essence of the Lotus Sutra and serves as the foundation for our spiritual practice. In that 2 sessions of SA, we did the rendition of 12 songs from the Sutra of Infinite Meanings, in addition to the incense praise, Sutra opening verse on Vulture Peak, the Buddha on the spiritual mountain, Ode to Diligence, and the 6th auspicious sign of the Lotus Sutra. Next, I wish to share the video recording for most of the songs that we have learned Let's start with the Sutra opening verse. As we can see from this slide, the outstretched hand symbolize 1,000 helping hands, reaching out to those who are in need, just like a compassionate Guan Yin Bodhisattva with 1,000 hands and eyes. The Sutra opening verse reminds me to be grateful of being born a human. Seize the opportunity to listen to the Dharma and follow the footsteps of masters, which are so hard to come by. Now, let's watch the rendition of the voucher pig.
如来说法四种赞叹，一不动人的画面，一生上真实的空谈，千百一劫。 我是今在现，一幅动人的画面，一生上真实的空谈，千百一劫。 我是今在现，我是今在现。
This song describes the scenes when Buddha was expounding the Lotus Sutra on the voucher pig about 2,500 years ago. Very感恩 of having the chance to feel as if I was there at the Dharma assembly through the rendition, as though the very scenes from countless kalpa ago have reappeared. Now, let's watch the rendition of the Buddha on the spiritual mountain.
心头，人人有个灵山塔，好像灵山塔下修。
佛在灵山我愿求，灵山只在如心头，人人有个灵山塔，好像灵山塔下修。
It is a great reminder that in our spiritual cultivation, we should seek within to return to our true nature. As within each of us, there is a voucher big stupa. I'm from North One Heartwarming. Very happy to share that there are about 18 of us from the same Heartwarming taking part in the Sutra Adaptation, having a good combination of A, B, C team members. We have Sister Su Ching, Sister Effie, Sister Lily, Sister Pei Fong, Sister Jessica, Sister Yue Hong, Sister Florence, Sister Wendy, Sister Su Ling, and many others. A team needs to kneel down more, doing very good exercise indeed. As we can see, we have push-up standing up. Those push-up of ours they are from group C. And the sisters, the push-up kneeling down, there's a difference. Kneeling down at a higher position, that's actually from group B. The next few videos to be shared are all from the Sutra of Infinite Meanings. The first chapter of the Sutra of Infinite Meanings is the chapter on virtues. The objective is to praise the virtues of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in order to inspire the confidence of sentient beings. From the first chapter, we learn 能舍一切诸难舍, among others. The essence is to remind us to let go and don't take issues with others.
能舍一切诸难舍，才保其自己过程。于法内外无所领，和睦随闹悉是人。奉持诸佛净境界，乃至使命不会伤。若人道障碍加害，河口马入中空生。一切错身不眷顾，昼夜摄心常在禅，遍学一切中道法，智慧 深入众生根，学一切中道法，智慧深入众生根，学一切中道法，智慧深入众生根。
When we look at these scriptures, even when harmed with knives or clubs, abused and insulted with words, they never get angry. They refer to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. These virtues of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas really remind me of the importance of practicing patience when dealing with people, matters and things, which are indeed our spiritual practice grounds. So Master, he guides us that what true patience is. That is being patient without feeling we are being patient. 忍而无忍才是真忍啊。We must always be grateful that there are so many good deeds for us to do. And there are so many people working with us. Working with wholesome people will encourage us more, and working with the unwholesome people will help us to wear away our bad habits. The second chapter of the Sutra of Infinite Meanings is the chapter on expounding the Dharma, which is the essence of the Buddha's teachings, aiming to enlighten sentient beings with faith and wisdom. Let's watch the rendition of There is One Dharma Door called Infinite Meanings. 有一法门无量义。
有一法门无量义，即令菩萨成菩提。自本来尽最真谛，万物性相本空寂。只因众生须忘记，流去轮回苦难离。佛陀宣说第一义，不令一切复疑。说法慈悲明不虚，诸众菩萨应修习，一问能知一切法，令诸众生得大益。
We must have the faith that the loving kindness and compassion exercised by the Buddha are true, and we must learn and practice it in our daily life. Next, from the second chapter, is the song that I love the most. because of the very energetic movements. 代谢不住. Things change constantly. This great vehicle Dharma can transform infinite sentient beings. Everyone has the chance to become enlightened. As part of our spiritual practice, the Buddha and Master have always been reminding us and encourage us to benefit ourselves as well as others. One gives rise to infinity. Infinity arises from one. One enlightened being can give rise to infinity, and infinite enlightened beings arise from one. This is truly powerful. And the third chapter of the Sutra of Infinite Meanings is the chapter on the 10 merits. The contents are about making great vows and putting them into practice by exercising both compassion and wisdom, turning evil into goodness, creating blessing to benefit others, doing good deeds, and accumulating virtues. The chapter starts with the explanation on the origin of the Sutra of the Infinite Meanings.
无量一切佛在来，具有一切众生心，诸诸菩萨所行处，是要无量根法身。
This sutra comes from the Buddha's pure intrinsic nature, or Amala consciousness. Amala, or the 9 consciousness, is the nature of true suchness. It is the fundamental consciousness, which is the home shared by all Buddhas. The home consciousness is fundamentally the same in Buddhas and in sentient beings, which is pure and undefiled. It contains an abundance of teachings and wisdom. This consciousness in sentient beings is covered by afflictions and accumulated delusions and karma. Hence, the need for spiritual cultivation to find the way back to the home consciousness. Next, on the second merit, the choreographer movement show the rice distribution by city volunteers in Myanmar after Cyclone Nargis hit Myanmar in 2008. And the act of saving a handful of rice daily by the farmers can accumulate to mountain height. 一发风格的四季，一发人生。
千亿，百千亿中复有生，如是辗转无量地，一粒永舍万里者，一法不舍万法生，一言半句尽诵习，同达无量无量无量。
And this is the story of rice bank in Myanmar, initiated by a farmer, Tian Tun, who put aside a handful of rice before cooking each day with a kind thought to help the needy. And soon, the benevolent practice of donating rice banks spread to other villages. This way, we are able to help others who are even poorer. Those still living in poverty, by each family member eating a little less, they are able to help others, creating the cycle of great love. What these scriptures depict, one Dharma can give rise to thousands and millions of meanings. Thousands and millions can repeatedly give rise to more, thus continuing in this way on to infinite meanings. It is truly one giving rise to infinity. Upon hearing practice in Myanmar, the Grand Master advised us to learn from the good deeds of the farmers in Myanmar by eating only 80% and leaving 20% to help others. Okay. Next, on the seventh merit, the choreographed movements involve the actions of shoveling mud, where city volunteers come together to help construct permanent housing for the disaster survivors of Typhoon Morakot, which hit Taiwan in 2009.
的永久屋需要很多钱，你们。
This is truly actualizing the six parameters with love and compassion to relieve the suffering of sentient beings as guided by the seven merits. With the amazing power of the six parameters, we can spread love throughout the world with the mind of great compassion and enable everyone to be free from all kinds of suffering. For the rendering of the 10 merit, we move in groups like the fireflies, forming the shape of Dharma shape to save and deliver the suffering sentient beings, illuminating the dark corners of the world.
一世功德难思议，凡夫一世共誓愿，共济善根一切，光
the spiritual practitioner described in the 10 merit already has the demeanor of the Dhammakaya Bodhisattva. He is compassionate and diligent to save others, dwells deeply into the Sutra, and will reach the 10th ground of Dhamma Club soon after. It won't be long before he attains the unsurpassed body. I'm very grateful for the chance to play the role of the Dhammakaya Bodhisattvas through the Sutra Adaptation, although the journey of reaching there may take countless kalpa. Okay, next is the 6th auspicious sign. These are the 6 auspicious signs. Number 1 is Buddha teaches the Sutra of Infinite Meanings and introductory teachings to the Lotus Sutra. Number 2 is when Buddha enters into Samadhi. And number 3, 4 kinds of flowers are rained down from the heaven. Number 4 is when the earth trembles in 6 different ways. Number 5 is when the assembly seeing these auspicious signs, the whole assembly rejoices. And number 6, the Buddha emits a beam of light from his eyebrows, illuminating 18,000 worlds to the east. So what's the significance of these the 6 auspicious signs? These are the rituals of teachings that all Buddhas of the 3 periods and the 10 directions must manifest as they are about to expound the Lotus Sutra. This is the one song that I didn't put in any effort at all initially to learn, because I feel like dozing off after listening. And this is also the only song that we can sit down to perform. It was only later I appreciate it very much. After a brother highlighted that we are so blessed indeed, we were given the chance to feel and experience the auspicious environment before the Buddha expounds the Lotus Sutra. This song will last for about 5 minutes. Just requesting everyone to take the chance to quiet our mind and feel as though we are at the Dhamma assembly.
流香瑞香切切切，因缘具足酒，他传酒，凡夫。 不妨眉间埋好怀抱，我方连照远方远马前，将这欢喜常满怀，垂字一说真是问这虔诚心体会，真心体会。真诚地听法华经，真诚地听和佛心。
This slide actually shows the lyrics of six auspicious signs. It's very wordy because the song lasted for 5 minutes. So finally, we perform the Ode to Diligence. This song encompasses the essence and spirit of Jing Si Dharma lineage and Su Ching school of Buddhism for both our internal cultivation and external practice. We have to cultivate sincerity, integrity, faith, steadfastness from within, actualizing the 4 great vows. Practice the 4 infinite minds, loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity in our physical actions. Exercise both compassion and wisdom in cultivating the body's lower part. During the Sutra adaptation performance, I actually sang a lot, most of the songs. Could really feel the positive energy flowing through my body. It is hopeful that the lyrics of scriptures can stay in the eight consciousness for the longest time possible. I'm very glad of having the affinity for North One Sutra adaptation team to perform one of the Sutra adaptation songs, Tai Xie Bu Zhu, together with Central 2 during the Yuan Yuan for Diligent class at Jingsi Hall last October. It was truly inspiring to see the audience movement synchronize with ours. And also very glad to have the affinity with the Northbound Sutra adaptation team doing the practice together with our community Pusat during the outdoor bonding session last August. Together with Sister Su Ching, Sister Effie, Sister Lily, Sister Bang Lian, Sister Chong Su Ching, Sister Boy, and Sister Helen, we have included Sutra adaptation sign language in our activities when entering the masses. This is when sending love to the homeless.
Veggie promo is now at Central Market KL on January 2nd, Monday 2023, to send love to the homeless. Now we shall 诗经颂啊，开始 Happy New Year。四季中门人间路，悲此中月不相信。新年快乐 ，Happy New Year， 平安吉祥 ，Happy New Year。
And next up, this is when okay, this is when we are paying Oh, this is the Jingsi Hall tour for the orphans and Tamil school kids. Okay, and this is when we were doing a veggie promo in the park. And when paying visit to Uncle Tan's shelter. So all these activities were organized by Sister Effie and Sister Su Ching. Very grateful of having the chance to share the Sutra Adaptation sign language that I have learned with my crew members of Dharma Book 003 during an outdoor book study, and also with the crew members of Dharma Boat 004, the captains are Sister Su Ching, Sister Effie, and Sister Moon. For that outdoor session last September, Brother Kim, Sister Helen, and Sister Jasmine also joined in. And also having the opportunity, with doing the practice with our community Far High, Dharma Si Pusat together with Sister Amy. And also with the orphans and the Tamil school kids during their visit to Jingsi Hall. Sister Stephanie was the MC for the event and the chief coordinator that day.
双手编织梦，就让一切因为你，因为我，感觉都更不同，就让一切因为你。
And the Sutra Adaptation journey also included a tour to Jingsi Hall by the crew members of respective Dharma boats, and a fundraising exercise through charity sales to provide education to the stateless children in Sabah, organized at community level. You can see any familiar faces here. Yes, Sister Moon, Sister Siu Pin, Sister Chong Siu Chin, Sister Effie, Sister Su Ching, and Sister Helen. In conclusion, it's such an enriching and fulfilling journey for me. What is most precious of all is that my mom is with me in this journey. We are together in the same Dharma boat. And a special thanks to not one Sutra Adaptation team and other Sutra Adaptation team members from other Herchi for the wonderful and joyous moments of being together in this journey. It is truly amazing. Let's dedicate the merits of the Sutra Adaptation performance to all sentient beings. May all living beings be free from suffering. May the society be harmonious and safe, and the world be free from all disasters.
感恩
Sister Stephanie.
So 感恩 Sister YY for the most heartfelt sharing. I think really brought a lot of memories back to the Sutra Adaptation, and also Sister YY for so effortlessly bringing us back to Vulture's Peak and reminding us of our vows to walk on the Bodhisattva path and the path that is come from the true intent of all Buddhas. So from 1 to infinity, today's sharing by Sister YY, truly we can see how Bodhisattvas have Buddha in their hearts and Buddha in all their myriads of actions. So much感恩 to Sister YY for the most wondrous sharing, truly. Yeah. And now we would, with the most utmost honor, in fact, we are so honored to have the most dynamic and compassionate Sister Teacher Mei Yun to share with us. But before we do, Sister Mei Yun is actually sharing in Chinese today in Mandarin. So for the listeners who would like to tune in to the English live translation, you can click on the interpretation button, you know, the little globe button at the bottom. yeah, so that you can listen to the live translation. So a little bit about Teacher Mei Yun. I think all of us know that she is the founder of the Kaoshiong online book study, which, Sister Su Ching told me that this year, 2023, is the 10th anniversary of this great online book study, which has been interpreted to more than 10 languages, including Japanese, Thai, even Hakka, and Bahasa. So Master calls Teacher Mei Yun the person who understands Master's hearts. In fact, this platform has involved volunteers from various countries globally, and Teacher Mei Yun is able to benefit so many brothers and sisters. So without further ado, let us give the warmest welcome to our most dynamic Teacher Mei Yun with her topic of sharing that is called Eternal Perseverance of One's Vow on the Bodhisattva practice.感恩, please welcome Teacher Mei Yun.
Hello,
We like to be with you because you are positive.
Thank you. 我喜欢和你在一起，带你有正能量。
正能量。
有听到声音吗？
听到。
然后
很好。
画面上有看到吗？
看到了，感恩。
那个就是我在我们的高雄讲经堂彩排这个画面，对不对？有看到吗？思怡，拜托一下，有吗？
有看到了，感恩，有看到了，美仪老师，感恩。
非常感恩哦，就是在这个平台其实是要讲英语的，但是呢，我的能力还没有到能够讲，但是稍微听懂一点点，然后平常用看的，所以呢，玉美就是给我很大的一个 support， 就是她常常在我们的线上读书的时候及时的回馈，然后用英文写，我说你一定要持续写，因为我要看，我就会练习 practice。 谢谢大家哈。那我就跟小青讲说，小青我是没办法讲英文的，他说没问题，所以刚才我已经听到你们说要去转换频道了，如果就是听不懂中文的人，那今天我速度会放慢一点，因为有人在口译，我太快他可能适应不了，但是我有时候讲起话来我也不晓得我能够快跟慢。其实现在大家画面上看到的一定会觉得说，老师你今天要讲这个吗？我是因为听秋伟讲，好不好？因为秋伟就讲入经藏这个部分了，然后我想说好，那我在前面先插入这个话题里面。大家有没有看到感恩秋伟就是在我们同学会的时候，其实我也就看到你们手语的展现，那我也知道秋伟在这个部分是一个专家。那大家来看一看我是不是个专家呢？不是。然后上面你有没有看到，这是我们讲经堂，然后这是我的背影，我很开心有这一张相片为什么？因为这样子呢，很远的距离，然后就看起来我好像还比较瘦一点，所以我很开心。那其实这个故事啊，就是要讲的不到1个月的时间要上巨蛋行不行？就其实2011的水忏，这没办法讲太多，好，我就提到一些，然后今天有我们的主题存在。那我在水忏的时候，也因缘的关系，我担任的是总彩排，就是我们高雄有8个面要水忏演绎的时候，我就是那个总彩排。但是这一次这么大的法华演绎，我其实在第一个时间点上，我是加入了，就是跟人家一样，就是站在那边的一个入经藏菩萨，并且 A、B、C 组我没有什么勇敢的，我选择的是 C 组。那为什么会这样子？很简单，就是因为高雄线上读书会真的每天要做的事是非常非常的多，所以我心里就在想说，这件事情我好像没办法去花很多的时间在这里。可是因缘就这样子在今年呢，就是已经要进入到小巨蛋的时候，不到1个月的时间，那时候上人行脚到高雄。那上人行脚到高雄的时候呢，本会的同仁就跟我讲，他就找我谈，他说 老师，你可不可以下来一起彩排，就帮忙这个彩排？我就一直笑一直笑，我就说你们又不是不知道，我现在因为高雄线上读书，我随时安在那边，我其实没有那么多的时间，我怕我做不到。好，然后他们就讲说，慈月师姐有谈到说，你2011水灿的时候，高雄你彩排的时候，就是让他印象很深刻，就觉得如果我可以出来彩排的话，应该是可以加分的。但是我还是保持微笑。但是就是说，因为我自己这一方面的承担力不够，所以当慈月师姐来到高雄的时候，她随师来的时候，我其实不太敢跟她正面的对看太久，就是能闪就闪，就不像以前那么热情打招呼啊，做什么不会。但是我想说，因为一来我也觉得你就要开始做这件事了，那我以前是总彩排，那这一次我竟然退到这样的一个位置来，心里是自己的心里过不去。结果没想到我真的就在上人岁末祝福，是不是都祈祷暗暗的恭送上人，然后随时的就出去，那我也随时我就跪在那边。结果慈月师姐眼力很好，她就看到我的时候啊，她就把我叫出去，她说你来。我就出去以后我就微笑，她说你到底发生什么事？是你们高雄的团队不让你进入吗？他所谓的不让我进，说进入那个核心企划团队。我说你千万不要误会，不是，是我自己的问题啊，我也就一直笑啊，他也就没说什么。可是后来他还是找我，他说你到底能不能下来？我就跟他讲说，我不到一个月的时间呢，不到一个月的时间，所有的资料要全部看过，我恐怕是没办法的。我不像水灿那样子，我从头到尾加入，我会非常清楚了解。但是这一次这么难又这么多，我应该是没办法。我就一直告诉他这样的一件事，并且我还告诉他一件事，我还要去澳洲，就是人文交流。人文交流这件事情是早就预定我要去澳洲的，也就是在这个期间。那慈月师姐就问我说，那你去澳洲多久？我说我前后就是10天，因为那时候你回来不能马上出去，你还要在家里稍微1-2天你才可以出去。我说我前后大概10天，我结束以后我剩下不到2个星期，我不到2个星期，你觉得我可以吗？你要是慈月师姐，或我是慈月师姐，我就打退堂鼓了。也许他觉得我1个月还可以下去彩排，赶快把资料看完，然后我就马上可以下去。可是另外一件事情，如果只剩下2个星期，要是我会选择放弃。可是慈月师姐竟然跟我讲说，那你就用视讯彩排。我快晕倒了。各位秋伟你听听看哦，视讯彩排，也就是从头到尾他没有让我说 no 的机会。我心里已经开始担心害怕了，你知道吗？就赶快也开始在准备了。准备什么？就是请我们的企划团队给我最完整的资料，并且其中有一个企划团队其实是我们团队的，是我们本身读书会团队的。我说从现在开始，老师要
now onwards, whatever teacher asks, you have to let me try.
可是因缘就很奇
But
妙。
affinity is such
我们每一次人文交流，比如说我去
because during each cultural exchange,
然后上人也知道
the date is set,
到哪里去
and they would have known where to go. Master knows all the program,
取消这件
but
事。
Master never cancelled the cultural exchange. So this round, inconceivable activities,
在最后
the Australia cultural exchange was cancelled last minute. So because even the group, some of them, they have gone to see Master to seek leave, to seek leave to join this Australia cultural exchange. So Master when heard that they're going to Australia, and that point of time, the brother Liu Sixiong talked to a master, and master said, "Oh, you have just arrived here from US and you are going to Australia." So master thinks that the schedule is too packed and asked them to cancel. So the group quickly called Teacher Mei Yun. Teacher Mei Yun was shocked. Teacher Mei Yun worried whether she was tested positive. Apparently, I think the group, they were few who were tested positive. That's why teacher quickly tested positive. And then she heard that all of them the exchange, the cultural exchange for Australia is cancelled. So teacher Joy, the sister in charge of this Sutra performance, talked to teacher Mei Yun, asked her to, since cultural exchange to Australia is cancelled, she urged teacher Mei to reconsider joining this Sutra adaptation. So teacher Mei really joined the Sutra adaptation within the short time. So the whole thing, a lot of things, maybe because they join Tzu, then they start to join the rehearsal. Teacher Mei Yun, actually, she already got these experiences of handling all these rehearsal coordination, because she was a teacher in the past, a school teacher, so she's pretty familiar with everything. So now teacher Mei Yun has now no more excuse cannot not to join the Sutra performance because no longer need to go Australia. So she really has the 1 month time to join. And teacher Mei Yun very grateful to sister YY who shared earlier on the Sutra adaptation. Because of sister YY, now teacher Mei Yun could have this chance to share on this story. Thinking that this story hopefully could inspire and encourage everyone, despite the difficulty and challenges. You can still do it. Of course, teacher, will also did put in a lot of effort. Everyone can see this. This is the Jingse Hall. The planning, it's every part is very difficult. The preparation, the planning works. This is quite exciting. Why? Because they told teacher Mei Yun at this point of time to really plan on this. There are 5 songs and mapping, and you can see 1 hour, 1 night, 2 hours. So this time, the Sutra performance to plan out all these. It was to plan. Teacher Mei Yun was thinking, her mind was pretty blank. But once online, teacher Mei Yun would be able to understand well. And that point of time, as they were training, they were 6 of them. They have to really understand that point of planning, rehearsing. Teacher Mei has to use 2 hours to rehearse the 5 performances. Teacher Mei, Teacher Joy, the plan, the coordinator, thought teacher Mei has 2 nights, but actually teacher Mei only have 1 night. She has lesser, only 1 night, 2 hours. She has to complete all these 5 performances. That's really difficult. Sister Xue said, "You can do it." Sister Joy, teacher Mei wasn't very sure, but she know that she has to try. So you can see this final rehearsal. Of course, teacher Mei could do it well. So that night, 2 hours, within 2 hours, teacher Mei for the first time can do it, complete this 5 performance. Maybe everyone can really perform very well, but truly teacher Mei said she couldn't really do it well. She must be very honest. This point of time, to be able to do well, teacher Mei have to do complete many tasks at the same time, 18 over tasks. So for those who join, they would have joined seen the final performance. They are also online. Actually, behind the scene, people are always running over here and there to change the place. So teacher Mei Yun is was one of the helper to ensure that people could go from one place to another place. But teacher Min was apologize because I could not really grasp the sign language well. But then the planning from one place to another place, that teacher Min could do it. When is the time to go this and when to within 10 to 20 seconds, you have to make sure that you could really swap your position very well, very fast. Teacher maybe was not so experienced because she joined so sudden. She could not, because other volunteers have already practiced for a long time. Some, of course, in Taiwan, they already practiced in more than 1 year, 1 to 2 years, so they are very well versed. That point of time, teacher could not really digest all this massive information in 1 month. So teacher told teacher, Sister Joy, and this is the limit I could do, and Sister Joy understand very well, and so long teacher could join, she could embrace it. If you don't do it, you would not be able to realize it. But once you could do it, after you have done it, then you will know the challenges. So you could experience all this difficulty and transform to the wisdom. So teacher very fast during the rehearsal and grabs the all this into the main points. What are the important? Because there are a few groups, group A, B, and C. Different groups have different position. So teacher understand that she needs to summarize it all into one A4 paper. So all these are my truly inconceivable group, because they are the great helper. I told them there are a lot of things I don't really know, but what we can do, when I'm clear the part, the mic at my side, I could be able to tell people very clear times to arrive at your location. So aside that of telling people coordinated, teacher also able to ask to encourage everyone, giving them energy. So during water repentance performance many years back, teacher was still a teacher. At that point of time, every night after work, 7 o'clock, so long, they asked me to join the rehearsal. I will be there. I will say, everyone good. I will be there to lift up everyone's spirit, because we have less than 1 month. Because earlier on the rehearsal, everyone encounter some difficulties. The energy was a bit low, but the energy was low. So teacher understood that at that point of time everyone a bit down and tight on this, so she understand that I can no longer press them further. So because some of them, the elderly, she noticed the elderly have to run very far, because it depends on where you are from point A to point B. Some of them really from quite far. The initial planning, they didn't think much of this. But later part, then they think of it, during the 2 hours or 3 hours, you have to keep standing. It's truly, truly very tired, especially the elderly. So in group C, we try to avoid having this heavy responsibility, because a lot of elderly. So every night, teacher every time she go for rehearsal, as they're leaving, there are 4 main doors. So teacher would go to each door, take turns to greet everyone and give them energy to everyone. So her job and duty is really to give moral support to everyone. If it's whole day rehearsal, so long there is a short break, 10 to 20, like 10 minutes, teacher will run all over the places they are resting, and greet everyone. And look at the time, left 3 minutes, we'll quickly go to the place, the main rehearsal place. Teacher will quickly rehearse. So in the middle, as she has a break, she will quickly go moral support everyone. So they say, hey, teacher you didn't rest at all. Because teacher thinking, if I don't rest, if I can't do that, because if I rehearse, but how could I uplift everyone's spirit? So she really has to seize the chance. Means at the end of the rehearsal or in between the breaks, she will go to every places and give energy to everyone. So actually, now teacher say it's already really team. Everyone knows about the during March, we still have it. I mean, every Wednesday they still have it, despite the starting of the diligence. Teacher Mei also and the team would continue to the effort. She's very grateful to the team. So teacher, Master Chen never rested, and teacher Mei also very diligent on this part. If there's a group tour, teacher Mei will join. If any activity without any program, I mean, like it's not really much less plan or those ad hoc activities that face external party, then teacher Mei will be asked to be the MC, then she would join all these ad hoc help things that teacher Mei will try else. Her time is more dedicated to this Kaoshiong online book study on Wednesday. So teacher Mei express deepest gratitude to Sister YY for sharing on these Sutra adaptations that allow her to be inspired and share her 1 month rehearsal for this Grand Sutra adaptation. Maybe in future have more time, teacher Mei could share more. Okay, now teacher Mei would leave this side and share on her main. Okay, wait for a while. Teacher Mei is trying to get back to her original PowerPoint. This is the last the one teacher Mei is so superb. Even last minute, the one she shared just now is the instant reflection, and she could share. Okay, now back to our main book study topic. Okay, let's see. Today we go to the main topic. Eternal in perseverance, once vow and practice. So teacher is really very happy because could be Sister YY. This Sister YY is one of Kaoshiong online book study volunteer translator. So very grateful because we could use multi languages. And today's topic is about this eternal in perseverance of one's vow and practice.
日的时候，我想到因为酒，所以酒这个部分呢，我就想到。
所以梅老师，我们还没有看到你的 PowerPoint 啊？啊？简报啊？
没看到啊？
啊，还没。
好，那我知道了，他要再一次。
Teacher Mei want to share.
OK 有了。
不是，我不是要这个简报。
This is the previous PowerPoint.
Previous one.
So Teacher Mei will need to go back to her original PowerPoint, which is the main topic for today, the eternal and practice. So cannot be creative because teacher extra, which is not from her main mention. Teacher may apologize. Please bear and be patient. Your forbearance. So Teacher Mei will share again. Okay, now we have seen the PowerPoint. Yeah, we have seen.
好，谢谢。好，那我回来那个 full screen。好，99常常。
Now this is the eternal in perseverance of one vows and practice. This is during 9th anniversary, so they need to have last year, right, during the anniversary, they need to have a mission, a statement. So Teacher Mei, okay, please be patient while Teacher Mei is adjusting the PowerPoint.
Mei Ling 老师，请问有协商吗？听到了，好。
障碍抒情。
Let love be permeating in the air, and we have responsibility, and we could accompany everyone, eternal vow and practice. Or everyone can see at that point of time our celebration. During the 9th celebration, 9 years celebration, everyone joined together. So it was, so what really for us to be eternal? That point of time, whatever good vow we have made, all will come true. You can see this from US, Africa, US side, the North US, North America and South America. That point on what to take their each of their country flag because of the affinity, and we can have this mission statement on this power and practice. This is still the same. We wish to have this eternal. This is the complete. Let's watch a complete video. These are the small young children, kindy. They have this drum troupe performance. Happy birthday. We all could come here and later can come to study online together. It's already 9 years old. And everyone could come here together and celebrate together. Wishing this online study happy 9-year anniversary. Actually, master's sharing could be this extensive because of marrying this vow, because hoping it could be forever, for eternal. See, even this opera person, also singer, also sang to celebrate Peking group. Wow, this from Peking group, they even dress in this opera. Okay, this is true. Sit in Philippines, they always look forward to this weekly Wednesday on Abu Dhabi. They look forward because they could feel the positive energy. So online book study already started more than 10, and we have 133, over 10 languages and 133 volunteers back then last year. Okay, but this year it has grown. This is blessing from the boat masters. So we could see the boat masters, each of them coming up to greet. May this be eternal, and we hope that this could continue to inspire everyone of their wisdom life. Reporting from Taiwan, so we could hear to this mission statement about this eternal in perseverance of one vows and practice. This is the blessing from everyone. So every Wednesday we would have our own challenges, even though people may think that we should be well versed because we are doing it weekly, but still we have our own challenges to be eternal in this. So from the ending of the day, so teacher meaning thought of 10 years anniversary. So now they're saying it's the upcoming 10 years anniversary. That a lot of that because of the 9 years anniversary, the topic everyone can see. I like to be with you. Those are the beginning statement. It's because of our effort. That's why we can see all this. It's not all given. So long we put in the effort, not waiting for things to happen. So for this direction, we can see only by putting in effort, we can have the eternal practice and perseverance. Everyone can see this during the 10-year anniversary birthday, which is coming 15th of March. So Teacher Mei was thinking that all these because the idea from the 9-year anniversary, Teacher Mei was thinking, she wishes to have this moment to share the diligence. Because Master always say, assist the moment, love every moment. We can see the clock in front of Master. Master always talking about the second, every moment, every second very important. So we can see this is the logo for the 10 years anniversary. So a lot of things that we have to plan since early, cannot do last minute. So every time we would have it's from teacher Apan, Sister Apan. She's a pure practitioner. She's really good in drawing. So she really able to draw very well. And people at 3 years old, teacher Mei say Apan draw teacher Mei. He said it looks aged a bit, and teacher Mei was thinking, hey, look at it. After 7 years, it never aged. So this is a good thing, right? 10 years ago, right? This was drawn during the 3rd year anniversary. Sister Apan draws Sister Mei, and it never aged. So very grateful to the both creative team. They also have a creative team in Kaoshiong book study. It's already 10 years. And use this Arab word, Wow, this is Arab word. Okay, anyway, they replaced with the one of the sign with the body leaf. Hopefully it could be eternal. Transcending country, religion, everyone could propagate the Dharma across the cloud online. With that, we hope that it could obviously we can manifest so many things, right? So during daytime, teacher May will share with the creative team. Look at this. This is the invitation card. The beauty. If without the creative team, it will be merely words, right? But with all these creative team, the pictures, it looks great, right? So that's our invitation card. So last week, Friday, teacher Mei Yun shared with another group, a very young creative group. She said, I know that you are very busy because she has a 4 years child and she's also working. And then her work is connected with this creative thing. She's also a creative person in doing that. So she's already doing all this creative work. So every time she passes to teacher Mei Yun, she look at it, wow, it's all 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You can see how busy she is. Teacher May still pass the time to us because teacher May likes the art piece because it's truly very professional. She may say, I know you're very busy, but there's one thing you can't delete. This thing in the past, another sister did it, but because this sister, she has to rush for many other assignments for the 10 years anniversary, so she has no time to do this part. So teacher May pass the effort of teacher May, sister May Pei Yu, another past person doing all this poster to her and ask her to help to this young volunteer. So sorry, in the past teacher May said she never set a timeline, but this time really hopes to have a timeline. Because the teacher May didn't tell her that she needs 10 pieces, just asked her to design one. So long she could design one, it could be replicated into 10. Because to replicate is really very easy. Actually, it's not even very easy because every piece will have different wordings and different pictures. But because she's a professional, she could do it faster, speedier. So as teacher May told her that, you know, last week, right, you can see that I'm shared in the first session and I used this to share. So last week, it was in the round afternoon, 2 o'clock, she started, she received a call. I think she don't really have much time. Sorry, she has a bit of time, maybe not a lot of time. We have to cooperate. Teacher May quickly put the words and pass to her, and then she fit it into all this image and send back to teacher May. All these are actually it's a good work from both sides. Teacher May pass the words to her, but teacher May says it's not words are not from her. She got it from her team. This documenting team, they're very good. There's one sister who is really very good with words and share it. Teacher May, you see, everyone, it looks very great, right? Actually, if you look at it, it's all the every Wednesday we have more than 5 words. More than with Chinese, there are 6 interpretations. Interpretation group, if could have 10 types of languages. To have 10, actually we have 10 voiceover team. It sounds easier, right? We could do it, but actually it's not that easy because we also have technical team. So the technical team also, our computers, we have to increase it. Our technical team, we don't have enough, but to have 15 languages, each should have their own team. That really requires a lot of effort. And also the Zoom, we have to increase the Zoom. So behind the scene, including our testing, all these 10 languages are up to come up. If the internet can cope, Wi-Fi can cope. So technical, okay. But anyway, our technical team told us everything is possible. So solve that problem. So teacher May was thinking that some of the volunteers, they are like Malaysian group, they actually they're already in the voiceover team because when teacher May ask them to join, they may have to double their because Malaysian volunteers or some Singaporeans, they also do 2 languages or more than 2, so they have to multitask that day. So because on the 10-year anniversary, on the 15th of March, Teacher Mei hopes that all the languages could come up at the same time. So there's a special invite for all these voiceover team, all of them, interpretation team. Actually, they are all very, very busy, but they are not like people with free time, like sister, a few of us, Malaysian sister, FB, sister YY, sister Su Ching, Su San, all of them, they are also very busy people, but all of them use their time, just like all the volunteers they are like squeezing their time, little time to do this. Like Teacher Mei, during the 1 month time to do rehearsal, Teacher Mei, even though it was difficult, it was impossible, but she also agreed to Sister Joy to do it. Because to enter the book study, you also have to enter into the book study. So there are a lot of things. So Teacher Mei, first time when she was contemplating it, she couldn't sleep well, but it's okay, not sleeping well, it's okay. She will wake up and she's spend her time on doing things, no idle time. So sometimes sometimes could be 1 day with a few hours or no sleep. But then Teacher Mei still have good energy. So for her, she don't really have a time to really like idle. She could not. So Teacher Mei felt that sometimes because of the fatigue, sometimes she could feel so tired and fall asleep because she almost fall down. They said, teacher, if you fell down, you could. If you fell down, people would you could get a good rating. So it was pretty funny. There's always a lot of joy in the group. So you can see how much effort Teacher Mei put in for this group. You have to do a lot of sincere work to this affinity. Where does it come from? How could we have 10 voiceover? It's all blessing from Master. So Masters told Teacher gave this assignment to Teacher Mei. If Teacher Mei don't accept this responsibility, today we don't have this voiceover team, this interpretation. And today Teacher Mei also could not really engage with us because Teacher Mei has to speak in Chinese, and we are most grateful to have translation. So that's why we really need to have translation. Likewise, for when we set online to study, even though how good, fantastic the are all in Mandarin, but a lot of people they can't understand Mandarin. They can't. You can ask this group. Actually, we don't have meeting. This is a group. The Bill of Plastic don't have meeting. So Teacher, maybe like every Wednesday we have this ongoing. We don't have meeting, but we have a meeting recently because of the production of the book. Because of the productions of the book, selected person will be online to complete the book task. The book is to compile the stories of this online book study, Kaoshiong. So merely is to do that. Everyone to really put in their thoughts on this. Okay, this is Canada sister Liang Jin. She said, is it possible to do a world map so that we know that where's our group? Then we will see that the light in all the group, the book will have it. It's very good. So long there will be people to do it, it's very good. So long there are people doing it, what we are afraid is no people doing it. So Teacher Mei quickly pass it to who? To the volunteers, Su Ching, and today they are coming here to share. I mean, Sister Janet and Brother Victor, they're really, very good. They could really inspire many. This Sister Janet, Brother Victor also shared in this group before. They are going to share again. So we look forward. There are a lot of wonderful volunteers. Teacher Mei is very heartfelt by all the efforts. She will also give her feedback. So because of this power in the internet, so we could join effort from everyone across the world. So we could see the inconceivable spirit, like Malaysia. When we mention about Malaysia, so the Malaysia side will have the light up. That is what our thought is, the plan for the anniversary. So we are very grateful to Master in 2019 giving us these blessings to pass on the Dharma to global in various languages. That's why we have this voiceover team. 2021, we add on in addition to the voiceover team, we also have the translation team, means written translation. So we are grateful to Malaysia team for helping us because not only in English, they also help out in Malay. So they even have a India Tamil team. So very grateful. That is indeed one to infinity. We have 53 mission group in Kaoshiong. Imagine they are technical team, you have this voiceover team, you have this the writing, the translation, written team, captions. There are many teams with 53. If the teacher means don't publish a book, how could they share the stories of all these 53 missions? 53 different types of team. They don't have meetings yet they could accomplish all these activities well. So related people in your own task, you have to do it. They will all uphold their task well. So teacher maybe has 53 team. It's truly very important. No meeting, even if meeting is very important, meeting. So because everyone is very busy, so because of that time, they are very diligent. Just now we see the 9th anniversary, right? You can see that everyone like sing happy birthday card. This also teacher me thought, why not we ask them to hold their country and Malaysia, I hold Malaysia card. If in Zoom we sing the happy birthday song, we sing together, your card would be in Malaysia card, and at the main group we also have the main group, they will bring the book. So the main group at Kaoshiong, they would bring out the book, and different countries online, you could have some of the image of people. So really you have to be daring to come and share. Look at this Malaysia, Singapore, Malaysia, a lot of Malaysia, Singapore, a lot of people would join. Like Sister Lily will be sharing not 15 much. Many of them actually can't really read Chinese. They can't read Chinese, but they are able to share. When the first time when they are invited to do the voiceover interpretation for English, Sister Su Ching, Lily, and Apia, they agreed to Singapore team to join voiceover. They thought it's live caption, so they thought to them, well, they were thinking that it's interpretation group. Last minute, they heard that it's interpretation. At first, they thought that is a live caption. Actually, that point of time, if they could not, maybe it's a teacher maybe understood, but very grateful. None of them retreat. All of them, they could do it, and they have improved in their Chinese, and they've used a lot of effort, because when they joined, they found that every Wednesday there is a challenge. Because of the effort, they are very touched by the efforts by all the sharers, because the sharers they will have to share the contents for their sharing. So these volunteers are very touched. So they have to be responsibility. The voiceover team, they have to read before the text to get ready. So teacher May thinks that Master Chen is very wise, because Master felt that each disciple has the unlimited potential. They could do well. So Master know that we maybe initially we are not well versed, not experienced, but so long we keep doing it, we will be good. So someone proposed to teacher, hey, teacher, it's difficult to be interpretation. So teacher did not tell the volunteers should understand the process. Now they may not be good, but doesn't mean that they are not good in future, because teacher may know that so long they keep trying, they will be good, they will improve along the way. Initially, when this started, there were some comments from people that it seems that it's not so well translated. Of course, there tends to be this feedback, but teacher May, because of her past experience as a teacher, she knew that she has to give energy, positive encouragement to all the team members. You can ask all these voiceover team, ask them, because they have to join there every Wednesday. They have to listen. They will listen to all this. Then they realize that in the world, beautiful world of Tzu Chi, there are so many volunteers that are putting in great efforts in doing all this kindness work. So now they also can be our great sharing team. So teacher May also thinking of ways that everyone is a great talent and inviting each one to share. because everyone has a great sharing, and everyone response is very good. You know, all these voice-over translator, now they are becoming our sharer, because without realizing it, they could do it. Because teacher Mei said, each of them has so many stories. Teacher Mei, she could do it. She apologized because she has the chance to share, so people understand her stories, the engagement. But a lot of people, they don't have this chance to share. But in fact, all of you, you have done more than me. I mean, teacher Mei is, of course, a very, very humble. She said everyone done more than her, but you know how much she has done. So teacher Mei said, because for her life, like now she's retired, she's like dedicated fully in Tzu Chi, so she can understand people who do works behind. This is a live caption team, the written team. So this is the English, Malay, and, okay, everyone look at this. This is our special year-end plus our during the gathering of this year, Chinese Year, for Kaoshiong book study, the Malaysia Singapore team sent over this video clipping, the wishing to teacher Mei Yun and the group. Kaoshiong book study. This is in Tamil. It's all the same, but it's different languages. It's Kaoshiong online book study. Later, we will have two sharer. We are most grateful. If not because of this, this is our the students gathering, so-called the volunteers gathering. We put in a lot of effort. We can see that everyone have their timing. Because of the time, Teacher Mei could not let everyone watch this. See the volunteers, they will share their experience in written or in the voiceover. So this is Sister Ye Hong. Just now, the earlier on sister from the Malay translation, the second one, Sister Ye Hong from the Hakka voiceover. So they will share their experience. Everyone have their limited time, but yet they squeeze out and use it to the most valued way. This is another one on the Lotus Heart. Who would have thought that we would have this continue until today? So this one continued since the pandemic time to garner the Lotus Heart from people. So the donations from everyone is accumulated. So we could very soon we achieve more than 10,000 Lotus Heart. Each heart is 1,500 Taiwan dollar. So this is an ongoing activity, accumulations of all the donations, the kindness from everyone, gathering from everyone in the world. So it's accumulated. So Kaoshiong online book study also garner all this record of all this kindness and document it. It's truly, well, now it's more than 50,000, and this 50,000, maybe our group, some of us, maybe we have 10,000. Teacher Mei just want everyone to garner the effort together. Different countries, different places, communities. They will, once they have this, they will inform Teacher Mei inside Kaoshiong book study. Then they will give them a thank you card, encouragement card. These are the group that accompany the sharer. So we have this group that would, because there will be some sharers doing live scene at Kaoshiong, right? So they will bring them there. This is the Ran Qing Shui. Okay, those who watch the ITV would have seen this sister, the Ran Qing Shui. She's from Myanmar, traveling to this Taiwan, married to a local husband, and of course, if you watch the Thai book study, would have seen the stories. And she make the jelly. Look at it, that's jelly, no, so nice. So she even wrote a book. So she said she shared with Teacher Mei Yun and gave with Teacher Mei Yun what she has done. So Teacher Mei Yun was thinking if she could do 10. She said I could do 10 jelly flower, okay? So Teacher Mei Yun said, unless except from flower, can I write some words Then Sister Ran Ching Sui said, I can do it. Wow. See, this pictures truly very awesome, dynamic. She could really make it with so teacher Mei said we will put the 10 years anniversary verse into this jelly flower. You can imagine, sorry, you have to go to the site to see it because it's a Kaoshiong online book study. You have to go to the Kaoshiong cafe. They are all these are sharing from the Kaoshiong cafe. Okay, this special thing, wow, we will be able to have it during the 10-year anniversary, the third part. That is this. This is very adorable, right? Okay, this is drawn by Sister Abano. Wow. So always remind yourself to pass on the Dharma essence. So really must love Master and do Sis YY. Wow, Sis YY logo, the logo. So hi, everyone, good friends, everyone seated here, whoever, and any one of you, if you return to Taiwan, please arrange to come back on Wednesday. Then all this, you can bring it back to all our group people. Then everyone could have it. It's all this physical, it's all in this form. So it's not merely image, it's real one. So all these all the memorable gift for this 10 years anniversary on 15th of March. It's all signed by internal part. The person, the designer, is also, she could design every year the animal sign. So during the 8-year anniversary, she was discussing with him, chatting with him. He gave teacher Min an animal sign, a year of cow. So teacher Min was thinking, hey, during the 10th anniversary, what can we do? What can you do for us? Then he designed this for you to be happy. The handmade sign, Tao is a peach bun. Hey, truly it's very good. But do you know that I'm very good? I need a lot of this quantity. You can see it's simple, right? It's not for eaten. It's made from hand. It's handmade. You can hang it to your wallet, to the car. So he has been doing this. He has garnered a group of people for 2 years. So long they have time, they would do it. Spending 2 years for our 10 years anniversary of each plum. One elderly called make us so touched. She is illiterate. She couldn't remember well. Yet she could still remember the meeting well because she came for this book study. So she knows teacher Min very well. Teacher Min, what you know, you want me to do, I can do it for you. So this granny, during the 10 years anniversary, she would come here. So teacher Min is very touched. Actually, even though there are many people, but each of them, they have this great energy, the gathering of everyone energy. If you can't be at the Kaoshiong online study, please join us online. Most important for us to tell us that this book, as a book come out, wow, a lot of people think that, hey, this book is very good. Actually, there's a process that who put it. It's by the the humanistic program brother who came out of this. This is a blessing from Master. So Master's blessing, if you take it, Master blessing. Actually, during the 7 years anniversary, teacher Jing Yuan told them, you have so much materials because they've been doing a lot of things, book study. Everyone feedback on this. Feedback on this share, they will keep it compiled 300 to 500. All this feedback they will share it on during the book study. Of course, they also share it to the platform. There are many platforms online, be it Line, via Facebook, or different way. All these so those volunteers would have known that join the Wednesday. So imagine, don't underestimate 300 to 500 times to accumulate all these words. And we have around 7 years anniversary. Master told them that, can you leave behind all these footprints? And they're thinking, before Master said the group have been compiling, they have 900,000 words. wow, with this 900,000 books, is it easy? Wrong. It's not easy. You cannot just put all these words from volunteers and paste it there. So they have to plan. So during teacher 7 years, teacher Hong Jingyuan told them, you have abundance of materials. You really have to compile it. So this group was thinking that, hey, now these people don't really read. Maybe teacher Mei was thinking, people maybe don't read, maybe not do the book. But during the 9 years anniversary, our CEO, assistant CEO, Ling P told them that you really have to compile this. So Jimmy was started to contemplate. So September 2022, 24th, I remember well, because I have to remember the dates well, because now while compiling the book, wow, to compile 10 years, it's not easy. Really have to remember all the dates well. So all these dates, teacher may remember well. In 2019, they also share masters. Later, they shared with the masters, Master Chen will give them the tasks to do, and then the next round they will report what they've accomplished from masters mission. So masters felt very satisfied, and suddenly will give another homework. So that day, during the transcript, master was very touched and thought that more than 10 languages already written, translated. So masters also energized. Since you already done all this, where do you put all this translation? That point of the teacher Mei Yun has not really pushed out, because a lot of people still learning. Teacher Mei was thinking that let everyone have a better experience. So long. So teacher Mei was thinking better don't be so greedy. So long you have a few people can see, and because everyone, the written translation could inspire another. If the person is a big seed, they will be able to inspire others. So the role of translators are very, very important. So the focus of online book study, the ability comes from this. Master open her mouth. We say we cannot sit down and wait. So master said, so find a few people to have a meeting to make decision. We can't wait longer. If really want to do it, when we will publish a book, the best time is 15th of March, the 10-year anniversary. They will publish the book. But they have less than half a year to publish this book. Less than half a year. And teacher Mei Yun was asked, all the books, all these words must be from the group. So this request, that only it will be like a sincerity and great effort from the team. So you can see, if you don't return to Taiwan, please return to Kaoshiong online book study. We will come and we will explain to you, so that day is also the day. Aside from the books, I mean the 3 gifts, right? We just now see the fish plant. We also have these books. This is as a gift, good affinity with everyone. I'm very grateful to Master Chen Yan and Assistant Director CEO Lin Bingyu and Dr. Qian, Superintendent and Teacher Hong Jingyuan, Chair for writing forwards for us. So we have done this. We have 2 formats. You see, there are two formats. They are landscape and portrait. So for us to really very grateful during that every moment, we are always very diligent. You can see this, right? This is drawn by Sister Elizabeth, our Malaysian sister Elizabeth. She drew that. They passed it to her and asked her to draw. She actually has she wished to draw more, but because of time that is limited, it's maybe it looks a bit the same, but it's all very adorable, right? So we look forward to have this great book, so to share with everyone. Of course, we have our diligent team, to Teacher Hong Jingyuan. Once she said, she gave us this blessing. Because of doing this work, then get everyone's acknowledgement to do this kind of activity. You cannot wait for everything to garner, then only we start. Anything that we could do it, so we can never start. It's not because we see the hope only we do, it's because we keep doing it, then we see the hope. There are 84,000 hours every moment, and during this moment, they could do it, seize the moment. What is Dharma? Dharma is an enlightened being to self-enlighten and enlighten everyone. So everyone must say everyone could attain Buddhahood, could feel that this Kaoshiong online book study has such energy, because wish to transform more people to be awakened. So that's why this is actively and pushing forward. Hopefully, this master's teaching could be propagated to globally. Very grateful. 2018, and this is 2023. That point of time when teacher Hong Jing went to the main group, even though we could see this situation. That situation, there's some issues, technical issues back then a bit, but it's not really easy because despite every big still have this, you may not have the wealth, but you should have the power to influence. Teacher may thought of this slogan. She don't really have much like status. She really a primary teacher, so she don't really have the status, but she felt that she's very grateful. She has the power to influence others. Very important to have power of influence, because we could meet Master Ching Yen and we could join Sis YY. That's why we have this chance to have these powers of influence. Very grateful to Master for connecting everyone. Or maybe our effort people could not really see or acknowledge it, but most important, we know that we are part of this to put in our effort. So just now, Sister YY at the end, Sister YY said to purify everyone, purify society. May there be less disaster in the world. And Master, she also make that vow. That one we often see that vow when Master. And today, every time we pray, we will see that. But before that, when it started, there was a night during the invitations of the Church Association. She may have to say she has been writing to tears as she was writing. So, Master, the three vow, the three wishes were the hearts be purified, the world be peace, and no disaster in the world. Such a vow and direction, vow by Master's and direction by Master told Jim, also write this. My effort may not be acknowledged by people, but I definitely will make sure that I'm part of Master's vows. I want to be part of the team that could purify people. After writing this, teacher may cry a lot. Whatever you have done, especially to do something new, creative, a lot of people, before they thought of that, because people haven't seen it, because something new to people accept it. But when you still progress, because you're very clear, this can be accomplished, and it could benefit not only yourself, or you can benefit others, so the world will be better, and it could garner all of our energy. Very grateful to everyone for giving me this chance and time. Always very diligent, and warmly invite everyone to join. So this image, even though our group, we have done it instantly. Actually, it's a happy birthday song. So as we're publishing this book, we could compile all these material into this book. It's not easy. As we are finding this out, we could see many heartfelt, touching stories and footprints. And every day are compiled from Wednesday, weekly online study, inviting everyone to join us online, especially 15th of March. Please join and group the team. You must remember, we'll give you this team. You have to download and print it and pay it. Bringing this card, we know that this is Malaysia, Singapore, and many, many countries. Very grateful to everyone for giving me this chance to join. Thank you. Very grateful
for coming to share on with us.
没关系，还是要收掉。等于说我都可以。
Yeah, 非常感恩美云老师 for coming to share with us on this platform today. So, brothers and sisters, do remember to join the Kaoshiong book online book study on the 15th of March to celebrate the 10th anniversary. And the motto is every moment, every second, be diligent. So we can see the myriads of skillful means that the team on the Kaoshiong book study, led by Sister Teacher Mei Yun, to spread the true Dharma and Master's teachings. So I would like to end with this caption that I got from Teacher Mei Yun just now. So long we take responsibility, we will surely grow in our wisdom life and accumulate value to our life.感恩 so much to all the brothers and sisters for joining us today. And I would like to invite Sister Su Ching to say a few words, and all the brothers and sisters to please on your video so that we can capture this moment with our most dynamic Mei Yun 老师. Please switch on your video.
小青，谢谢。
老师。
感恩美云老师。不好意思，有可能我开2个平台，另外是做翻译，都很感恩。
我有听到，我有听到，是。
感恩美云老师。
小青，我那个。我那个影像有继续吗？有继续在看到吗
？I'd like to say a few words. We can hear you actually.
Because of the two side.
请问一下主持人 Sophia 是不是 Sophia？ 我的那个影像大家还是可以看得到吗？
我可以看到，但是 frozen 了，美云老师
没有动啊，老师。
我动了没关系，我是说那个影音。
感恩美，真的是很感恩美老师，好像美老师。
我们可以开 gallery view 来拍合照吗？
好啊。
Let's put on gallery view。
那我这个收掉。
gallery view 来。
OK。
来拍一个大合照啊！那现在 YouTube 的就不好意思 ，OK， 下次可以 join 我们在 Zoom 可以拍一个大合照。感恩美云老师真的是，我们也真的是
我又出现在冻住的状况，没关系，就这样子跟你们一起照。
没有动啊！
我看到你们了，感恩，谢谢你们，耶 ，Thank you。我有比爱。
美云老师永远是我们很喜欢跟你在一起，因为你有
正能量。
是。
很多位也是参与了高雄读书会的口语还是比喻团队。
是。
我们也是很感恩美老师，有时候那些分享者，我们也是会邀请他们来这边分享。很感恩美老师。跟
你讲，我们这里就是一个宝藏，好不好？随便你们邀。
真的是。
Truly, a great treasury, yeah, of 90,000 words now, yeah. So we look forward to the book as well.
900,000. Yeah, the book. But 美老师讲是华语。Hopefully next time the book in other languages, then we can share with more people. Yeah,
OK， 没问题，没问题。你们在说我可以听懂一些啦，可以看懂一些，但是英文真的不行，很差。
不会就不错了，美老师每次读得很顺。
我跟你讲，为什么我会冻住啊？我不晓得为什么，就是是我没有收分享，对不对？我在想是因为我没有收掉分享吗？所以他就那个影片，没关系啦，反正有听到声音就好了。反正我就是停了，过动而停掉了，没关系。
Frozen 啊 ，Frozen 的画面啊。
Yeah, frozen already. So I think we can conclude the session today, Sister Su Ching.
Yeah.
感恩好，感恩 to Teacher Mei Yun and also to our Sister YY for lots of heartfelt and wisdom sharing today. So thank you, brothers and sisters, for your presence today. And we hope that each of us can sustain the Dharma joy and take in another piece of Masters and Hualien love to lead our life today. So let us invite our abode Shifus to lead us to make 3 bows to the Buddha and Shangren as we depart to apply these teachings in our lives. Let us pay our respect to the teachers of life, universal truth. Please rise, palms together. First bow, second bow, and third bow. And a bow to all our abode Shifus who could join us today. And
感
感恩
恩，
大家，感恩美云老师，
拜
感恩
感恩
Sister
你
YY，
们，
拜拜。Every minute, every moment, be diligent.
我也不晓得为什么被冻结。
Every second, be diligent.
Every moment, every second, be diligent. 哎，真的很棒啊！We now see a lot of ideas how we can link everything up, link all the activities from 1 to infinity. Sister YY today the sharing and Teacher 美云 sharing 啊，真的很契合，很契合，always
哦，我也
Very
各位，你是在那边担任彩排是不是？就是那个《法华经》演绎的时候。
大种子。